Okie doke, so let's get going. Okay, so for today's webinar, what I'm going to be covering is our online portal and mobile app. So according to Microsoft, 90% of our consumers now expect companies to have an online portal for customer service. But what a lot of you may not already know is that you've actually got a client portal and mobile app available for all matter types within your current subscription. So we've had our online client portal for around the last 4 years now, and we started with our non-branded client app Perfect Update about 2 years ago. But obviously we always want to strive for continuous improvement. So following an enhancement on both of these features in 2019, gosh, not 2009, we launched our branded client app and desktop portal. So this allows you to provide a consistent brand experience to your consumers, which is crucial in such an ever-changing market because we always want to make sure that we're staying ahead of the curve. So clients now expect the same level of communication and efficiency within the legal industry that they do in every other industry that they interact with. They want and expect a high quality personalised service across all platforms and communication outlets at all times. And we really want to help you provide that high level of customer service that your clients want and will be expecting. So today's session, what I'll be covering, first of all, will be the features and benefits of Perfect Update. So Perfect Update is our non-branded app and portal, and this is included in your standard Perfect Portal subscription. I'll also be covering the features and benefits of our branded client app. So this is included in the enhanced Perfect Portal subscription. So some of you may have this already, some of you may already be using Perfect Update. But hopefully whichever you're using, if you're using nothing at all, you'll be able to get something out of today's session. I'll be covering key stages and how properly to set these up and how you can make them personalised for each party involved in the transaction, which will hopefully reduce your admin tasks and help save you some time. I'll be covering our marketing pack, so what's included, how you can implement the assets that come along with this, and how you can promote the app and hopefully improve your downloads as a result. And lastly, I'll just be covering some of our exciting new features and products that are coming soon. So first of all, Perfect Update. So obviously, as I've already said, Perfect Update is our non-branded version of the client app and portal. And as I've already said, it's included within your standard licensing costs. So clients now expect to have the same level of online customer service within the legal industry, as I've said, that they receive everywhere else, as I'm sure you all do as well. And Perfect Update really allows you to provide the consumers with this. So clients are able to access their app on the go. They can receive regular updates and they're able to see the case progress as it comes. We often hear comments from law firms that are under the impression that by providing clients with the visibility of their caseload, that their workload will also increase. But in reality, it's the opposite of that. So you're able to provide your clients with updates on their case at the click of a button. You have full control of the updates that are going out and they can all be completely customized. You can have as many or as few as you like, and it enables the client to see where their case is up to. And they also have the comfort of knowing that you are on with it, you're dealing with it, and it's in hand. And as a result of this, it will prompt a reduction in inbound calls and emails of clients chasing case status, which obviously is going to save you time and hopefully significantly reduce your admin tasks. So excuse me, apologies, that was just a cough. I've got a dry throat, it wasn't corona. So clients can download Perfect Update on all app stores and the feature is fully secure. So this works in conjunction with the client's device login and whichever security option they have in place on their phone. So whether this is facial recognition, fingerprint login, or a security PIN. In addition to their case updates, they can also utilise the notes feature within Perfect Update, and this can be used as a one-way communication to the clients in addition to your key stages. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to talk you through our branded client app and online portal. So after having our customer portal for a couple of years, we started to evolve this and took it one step further with the fully customizable branded app. So as you know, we live in an on-demand economy where with a few taps and swipes of our mobile device, We can have what we want when we want it, and as more devices and apps deliver instant gratification, the more it sets a new standard for customer expectations as well. Businesses in every industry are going to have to cater to the right now consumers in mobile first, micro moments, or risk missing these critical engagement opportunities. Research has shown that customers are now willing to pay a price premium of up to 13% for great customer experience, which is one of the key reasons why Perfect Portals created the mobile app that's branded for your clients so that you can provide the best possible experience to them. Okay, so our app is fully secure and it's fully customizable to your brand, and it provides your clients with the ultimate brand experience and gives you the competitive edge within the market as well. It allows you to add your firm's logo, your brand colours, and you can also customise the dashboard images. So you may have seen we've got the little animation with the trees in the house, but if you want palm trees in a Ferrari, then you can go right ahead. The app can be used to update clients on any case type, and your client will only need to download the app once. They can then add more cases to their app as you grow the relationship with them. As well as this, you also have the option to securely share documents using the chat feature as an attachment with your key stage. And then you can also ask them to send documents back in the same way, which is a fantastic option for communication if people don't want to come in. You can choose the name, and you can also create a description within the iOS and Android app stores to make the app work for your firm. Within the branded client app, you have full control of how this looks to your clients. So as I've said already, the animations can be customized. You can use our solicitor biography to help your clients get to know you better. And you will also have access to the chat feature, which allows for a two-way conversation between you and your clients. You've also got the option to send push notifications every step of the way. So your client is informed throughout the transaction, which will ultimately save you time. And you also have the option to collect client reviews. So this allows you to understand what's working well and what are the areas for improvement. Many consumers won't delete or uninstall an app once their case is complete, so you continuously maintain that presence on their phone, and you can actually even send them a message once the case is complete, just to check in. So that also will increase the likelihood that they will use you for other legal matters going forward. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing now is taking you through a live demo just to show you a little bit more about the best practice for utilising key stages. Key stages are a really vital part of the system because it's what really sets you apart from competitors if it's used to its full potential. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scroll across and share my screen with you so you can see, and we'll take you through a little live demo. Okay, so for your key stage updates, the first thing you're going to need to do is go into your settings screen here. So I'm sure you're all quite familiar with this, but just in case you're not, you can find the settings page by clicking on the cog icon, which is on the left-hand side of your screen. So from there, you'll need to go into your setup and manage and click into key stages. Okay, so here you can see the breakdown of matter types across the top. So as you can see, if you don't know already, we do now offer all matter types. If there's not something that you want on that list, then please let us know and we can look into it for you. Please be aware that the key stages are all matter type specific, and you can have as many key stages as you need. You can add to this list by clicking on the add another key stage template. You can also delete them or duplicate them, and you can pick them up and move them around. So it really is completely customizable. So I'm just going to click into the first key stage for now. So on the right hand side here, you can see the option to customize the key stage name. So it's literally just free type. You can type over it and you can have whichever word in that you see fit. You've also got your personalised communication section a little bit further down. So you can choose who you want the communications to go to by recipient. So it's just a case of ticking on or off the people that you want to receive each update. If we click into the personalised communication section here, you've also got the option to amend the message sent to each party. So whether that's the client, the estate agent, and again, it's just free text. If you've got SMS available, you'll also have a tick box just in this space here that will allow you to allocate an SMS message to go out to the client once the key stage is completed. So just to jump on to a different key stage here, I've just come into exchange of contracts. So you've also got the option within your key stages to allocate your client review to a key stage. So this would generally be a key stage towards the end of your process. So as I've said, exchange of contracts. And what this does is it ensures the client's still engaged with the process, and it's a great way to capture your feedback. So I know we personally ask for feedback all the time and it's quite difficult. So having client review in place makes this really easy for you. So if we just scroll down slightly, you can see you've got this little star icon with the tick box here. And it says tick to add your client review form. So you can just tick this on for the key stage that you want to allocate client review to. And then you've also got the option to click on the here. And this will take you into your client review section where you can manage your client review. It's completely customizable. You can amend the coloring, you can amend what questions you want to ask, and you've also got the option to add a free text feedback box. So clients can rate your performance and give you feedback that you can then use to promote either across social media or just to pick up on anything that needs to be improved. So I've just moved into a converted case here that I can use as an example to talk you through updating the key stage. Now, with regards to updating your key stages, this will be different depending on what type of case management system you're using and whether or not you're integrated. So it will look a little bit different depending on your case management system. If you're integrated, it can often be done within the case management, so particularly with Leap or Ticket. But there's also a number of other integrations that we work alongside. So if you want to know a little bit more about integration, just contact your client success manager and we can go through this with you in more detail. That said, you've also got the option to update your key stages manually. So as you can see, if I just scroll down, I have updated a couple of these already. It's literally just a click of a button. So you can click the Send Update tab here, and that will send login details to your client, both for the mobile app and the desktop login, as well as their case updates. So if I just pop into the customer portal here, you can see that the client is able to track their process. And if I just refresh that screen, I've just completed the last key stage, so you'll get a nice little animation. And if we just scroll down a little bit more, you can see that the client has full visibility on where their case is up to, and they can utilize the online tracking. And as I said earlier, you can have as many or as few key stages as you need. So I'm just going to jump back into our presentation. Okie doke. So something that is really important is increasing your brand recognition. So this allows you to gain a competitive edge by marketing your app. So having an app doesn't just stop with your key stages and actually having it available. It's also really important to consider the way that you communicate this to your clients. So our branded app and online portal allows you to really take ownership of this feature, and it really does give your firm the competitive edge. Here's an example of a few firms that have really taken this advice to the next level, and they're ensuring that in today's competitive market, they are all using the assets available to them to win more business. Another fantastic example of this, as you can see on your screens now, is including the portal login within your actual website. So this will ensure clients are aware of everything that you've got to offer. And it's a great way to ensure that everyone in your firm who's involved can push this, whether it's staff or referrers. And this is regardless of whether you're using the branded version or Perfect Update. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to our marketing pack. So in conjunction with your branded app, we'll also create a marketing pack both for you to, it contains various assets that you can then use to promote the app to your clients. So the first example of this will be your header and footer images. So we create the headers and footers, and they can be used in a lot of different ways. So you can add these to all your emails that you send via the portal. So you can add it within your email templates. You can also add the footer to email signatures within Outlook, and this will massively raise awareness and push. You can also push this within your social profiles. Just adding it isn't enough. You need to make sure you're linking the images to your website where clients can read a bit more about the new app, and they can also access links to download the app, whether that's in the Google Play Store or the App Store. Even if you're only using Perfect Update, utilising the email signature within your Outlook and promoting across social media is still a great way to show consumers how you're providing the competitive edge. So the next asset that we have is the client app advert. So the PDF advert can be used in a couple of ways. You can have it as an attachment to all your quotation emails, so the clients are aware straight away that you have the app available, even before they've instructed. So it's a great way to win that business. You can also print it off if you have a lot of foot traffic within your firm, and you can add it to your website so that customers can understand how you can provide transparency at every step of the way and not just at the initial quoting stage. We have our social media banner. So this is a great way to promote and advertise the app when it goes live. So you can include links to your firm's website with more information and downloadable links. It's really vital that you promote the app on a regular basis, not just for your potential new clients, but also to remind existing clients that they've got this available to them and that they can download it. On average, a consumer needs to be reminded of something 3 to 5 times before they take action. So ensure that you have regular touch points, because that's a great way to improve your downloads. You can use graphics to keep this fresh, and we can also offer support with marketing if need be. So lastly, we've got the animation video. So you can add your video to YouTube, your website, social media, and you can also link it within your email signatures. So this really allows you to engage with your clients, showing them exactly what you can offer. You'll be sent the video as a raw file, but you can completely customize this by adding messages or including your brand logo. And given the current situation, digital engagement is quite key, because everyone's going to be working from home and consequently using a lot of digital outlets. So it's a good idea to make the most of this opportunity as much as possible. It's also really important to integrate the app into your daily processes. So one of the most important steps is to promote the app on your website. You can create a landing page with the video so that clients can understand the customer experience that your firm's going to provide once they instruct. And you can make it easy for your clients to find the download links to your app, both within the app stores. And you can also use images and the video created for you within this page, just so that they know a little bit more. You can add the banner on the homepage of your website so that new clients know what you have to offer right from the very first visit. And you'll also receive a demo login, so you can get staff to download the demo app on their phones. It can get them excited. It also means that they can show it to clients as well. You can mention the app to the clients when quoting, and you can also add a blurb to your office on hold message if you have one. You can inform your referrers and key stakeholders and just really make sure that it's part of your service offerings. So customer experience, this is something that's really important in winning new business for you and your firm. So when it comes to your customer experience, it's really important to ditch legacy and go digital. 70% of people want instant information, and by using Perfect Portal, this allows your client to receive the quote within seconds. It's completely firm branded, and whether they're using one of your referring partners, sitting at home using the website quote calculator, or they've contacted the firm directly, our online portal and mobile app ensures that they'll receive a consistent brand experience, no matter how they obtain that initial quote from your firm. The wording is also really important within your initial email, because first impressions really count. You need to make sure that it's short, that the language is consumer focused, and it only includes information that's important to winning new work. You don't want to overload the client with unnecessary information if you can. It's really important to have that additional information as an attachment so that the client doesn't feel overwhelmed. Once a consumer instructs the firm and becomes their customer, they'll then receive a branded email to activate their account. As you can see on the screen here, they can then download the firm's branded app or your branded app, and they can view the matter details, track the matter progress, chat with the solicitor working on their matter, and securely share documents, and also rate the firm using the client review, as I showed you earlier. As consumers, we don't tend to uninstall apps from our phone, so it gives you the opportunity to cross-sell other services even after they've completed the initial transaction, and it just makes sure you're providing a seamless digital process throughout. So while there is more features available within our branded app, if you're not currently using our unbranded version, this is a great first step to improve your digital communication to your clients. It ensures that you're staying competitive and ahead of the curve. And particularly now that a lot of people are working remotely and business for a lot of people is slowing down, it's really important to use this opportunity to your advantage. You can use this time to plan things out so that when everything does pick back up, you can hit the ground running. At Perfect Portal, we really want to help our firms provide the best customer experience from the initial inquiry right the way throughout the transaction. So please contact your client success manager if you are interested in getting either the branded or the non-branded apps live. If you're already using our branded app and you want more support with implementing the marketing assets as well, please feel free to contact us and we can support you on that. Okay, so just to round off, I'm going to run you through some of the exciting things that we've got coming soon. So first of all, we've got our branded app and portal. So we've now taken this a step further and developed a branded system that is available for you, your staff and your partners. And this includes your own branded dashboard featuring your brand logo and colours. We've also developed an app for all parties involved in the transaction to ensure that everyone's able to stay updated on the case progress and is able to communicate with you as well. And we've also enabled the option to utilise verification of identity for passport checks and selfies, and also anti-money laundering checks as well. So unfortunately, we can't say too much about that at the moment. We can't release it our partners, but stay tuned because that is coming soon. Our developers are also constantly working to ensure that any feedback that you guys give us is met, and there is a lot more in the pipeline, so please stay tuned for what we've got coming. Okay, so just to round up, thank you so much for your time today. That's all I'm going to be covering. Before we move into the question and answer session, I'd also just like to quickly touch on the current situation with COVID-19. I know I mentioned this a little bit at the beginning, and I'm sure you're all tired of hearing about it, so sorry in advance for this. But primarily, obviously, we just want you guys to stay safe and well. We're going to be business as usual. We have made the decision to start working from home, but there shouldn't be any delays on that sense because we're already pretty remote. With what we're experiencing now, it's only highlighting how important it is to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to digitalisation. So if there is any way we can offer anyone any additional support over the coming weeks, whether this is bringing more users on board to make sure everyone's up to speed with how to use the system digitally, or scheduling a one-to-one meeting via Zoom, we're here to ensure that you're looked after, so please don't hesitate to contact us. But that said, does anyone have any questions at all? There's a question and answer section at the bottom of your screen. Okay, so someone's asked the question, how much is the enhanced version? If you contact your client success manager, they can run through that with you, depending on your contract. Obviously, we'd look at whether you're integrated and things like that. So just get in touch with us and we can run through that with you in more detail. And then someone's also asked whether there's a cost for the unbranded version. There isn't. That's included in your standard license costs. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, so someone's asked the question, is the chat facility on the enhanced version only? You've got the option for the notes feature within the unbranded version, so that's one-way communication. With your enhanced version, that has got the chat feature, so you can have that back and forth. Has anyone else got any questions? No? Anyone? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any more questions. If anyone does have anything that they can't think of at the minute and it pops up into their head, please just contact your client success manager, and we're happy to help. Oh, one more's come through. So someone's asked the question, is there any marketing assets created for the unbranded version? So with the branded version, you've got the marketing pack, so that comes through as I've already been through. With the unbranded version, there isn't a specific pack that comes through with that. You will get the perfect update banner for your emails, so you can add that to your signatures just to promote the fact that you've got the app available. And it's really important as well,